Good morning. It's my pleasure to welcome you to one of the most unique graduations that I have ever had to lead. No one would have imagined that this is where we would be when we started the school year. Class of 2020, we have lots to celebrate. We have 2 graduates who completed a CTE career pathway in engineering. Congratulations go out to Emma Califf and Jack Lees. Your hard work and dedication to the field of engineering has paid off. We also have 25 students who have completed over 100 hours of community service. This accomplishment is noted by a blue and white cord, and for those of you at home, if you need to know who this person is, they can stand up right now. Go ahead, stand up. Everybody clap. It's a great accomplishment. Thank you for your service to the community. We have 3 Commissioner Seals of Biliteracy, which signifies competency in 2 languages. Trinity D'Annunzio and Julia Forrester have shown proficiency in both English and Spanish. And Emma Califf has shown proficiency in both English and French. This is an outstanding accomplishment. Congratulations go out to you. As a school, MHS was identified as one of the best high schools in America by the U.S. News and World Report for the 4th time. Congratulations goes out to faculty, staff, students, and parents. I have been lucky enough to have been the principal for all of the prestigious awards. We really do have a great school. So let's get this event started with a greeting from the chair of the school committee, Kelly D. Simeone, and Superintendent of Schools, Rosemarie Krager.
On behalf of the Middletown School Committee, I am pleased to offer our sincere congratulations to the Middletown High School Class of 2020. Although it may look different than a typical ceremony, your day is finally here, and you have certainly earned this day of celebration. You know, every year graduating classes are told they won't be forgotten. They're different, they're special, they'll be remembered. And while it is true that every class is special based on their unique set of accomplishments and experiences that they've shared, I can assure you that this class will be remembered by all involved and will hold a special place in the history books of this school and this community. As a school committee, we are proud of all your growth and accomplishments throughout your educational experience with Middletown Public Schools. Whether you've been with us since your kindergarten or even pre-K years, or whether you joined our community just recently, each of you has enriched our community with your unique talents and perspectives, and for that, we thank you. On behalf of the entire Middletown community, I'd also like to take a moment to express our utmost appreciation for the sacrifices that you, as a class, have made to help ensure the safety of not only our school community, but for all the residents of this town. This situation we are facing is truly unprecedented in most of our lifetimes. And I want to thank you for your patience as we navigated the complex set of rules and recommendations. Your sacrifices have made a difference, and for that, we are truly grateful. There will certainly be more opportunities for sacrifices as you enter your adult lives. This is likely not the last time you will be faced with a situation that feels unfair. There will be more challenges and obstacles to overcome. But the education and life lessons that you have received from the staff and teachers of Middletown Public Schools have positioned you well to address these challenges head on. And over the past several months, you have absolutely demonstrated your resilience and perseverance with your drive to make the best of this situation and ensure that your graduation experience has been memorable and special, and you have succeeded. Before I wrap up my comments, I'd like to acknowledge the teachers and staff members who are graduating with you today. Each of them has shared their gifts and talents with you throughout their careers, and we appreciate their many years of service to Middletown Public Schools. In particular, I'd like to acknowledge your principal, Mrs. Pont. The thousands of children who have been lucky enough to come through your doors over the years are all better off for having known you and had you in their lives. You have left an indelible mark on this school district, and we will miss you immensely. Personally, I'd like to thank you for all you've taught me over the last 11 and a half years as a school committee member. I truly value your input and expertise as an educator and admire your commitment to the children of Middletown. We wish you the best in whatever you choose to do next. Finally, to the class of 2020, on behalf of the school committee, I would again like to offer our sincere congratulations and best wishes for your future. You are ready, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Congratulations.
On behalf of the school community, I bring greetings and congratulations to the class of 2020. Your spirit, hard work, and resilience brought you to this milestone in your life. Thank your parents, relatives, friends, and teachers for their guidance and support. A special thanks to Principal Pont, who is retiring this year after 28 years in education. She is a true Islander with Islander pride and spirit, and a graduate of Middletown High School, just like you. You are part of a Middletown family which is defined by character, strength, attitude in these unprecedented times. We are Middletown persistent. Class of 2020, do not view this as an ending you didn't want. Think of it as a beginning you never imagined. You are Middletown strong. The possibilities are endless with hope and ambition. In closing, 2020 vision. You are written into the history books already. Congratulations on what you've accomplished. Trust in your hearts that you will carry MHS and your friends with you forever. Transform this unusual goodbye into a joyful hello. All the best. Congratulations.
Good morning, faculty, staff, teachers, parents, friends, and especially the class of 2020. I'd like to thank you all for listening in today. To begin, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2020. With the dangers we face today, the odds were truly stacked against us. Nonetheless, we did it, and no one can ever take that away from us. And through this, it's important to understand that the value of our accomplishments has not been diminished, and in many ways, they have become even more important and incredible. We have finally reached the summit, only to realize that there's a seemingly insurmountable amount of challenges that lay ahead of us in the real world. However, equipped with academic and social skills provided by our wonderful faculty and loving family and friends, we now have the necessary tools to tackle these challenges head-on like never before. And I would like to take this moment to personally thank my hardworking teachers and my family. Thanks, Mom and Dad, and Mick. We first got to MHS 4 years ago, which seems like a long time. We persevered, day after day, year after year, but before we knew it, we entered senior year. And I think I'm speaking for all of us when I say senioritis sunk in fast. The days flew by, and here we are now, in a place no one could have ever have imagined. I know that this has been an extremely difficult and painful experience for all of us. I understand and agree that we got gypped out of enjoying the last few months of our senior year. But just for a moment, I ask that you shift your focus from the things we missed to the things we enjoyed. From grandiose events such as junior prom to homecoming, all the way down to the small things like goofing around in class or enjoying a meal in the Soares Cafe. I can guarantee that these moments will mean so much as we grow older and reminisce about our time spent at MHS. To forget these moments and the fun we had would be a true injustice to the legacy of the class of 2020. While we have made our impact on MHS in these last 4 years, our legacy will continue to grow and change as we do. We are now free to explore what we want to do, to find and pursue our passions, to find what the world has to offer, and most importantly, to become better people every day. The former can be quite challenging, However, the latter is quite simple, yet requires great courage. It is important to remember that our legacy is not defined by our accomplishments and successes, but by our relationships. To leave individuals with whom you cross paths with more happiness and hope than they had before they met you. The significance of these interactions is immeasurable and can be truly life-changing. This will solidify our legacy as one of the greatest classes the MHS has ever seen. Edith Wharton once said, "Life is always either a tightrope or a featherbed. Give me the tightrope." I believe she means that life will always present overwhelming challenges, but in choosing to face them and defeat them, life becomes more meaningful and something to be cherished. I can guarantee that we will all make a lot of mistakes, but in choosing to confront our fears and face our challenges head on, we will be rewarded with happiness and success, and there is no doubt in my mind that this class will have these two in spades. And today, I challenge you all to choose the tightrope and pursue your dreams to the fullest and best of your abilities, to live life and appreciate the time we have together, and to better ourselves and others through acts of kindness and compassion. Class of 2020, I thank you all from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the very, very best in all that life has to offer. Thank you very much.
One of my favorite parts about being an Islander is the tight-knit community and long-lasting relationships that exist in this little town. Over the past 13 years, I have gotten to know the majority of the members of our class, whether it be from a class, a sport, or a club. However, there is one person I've had by my side since the day we met. 10 years ago, in Mrs. Pava's second grade classroom we met, and never would I have thought we'd be here today. She is the one selling raffle tickets in the freezing cold or chasing kids around the gym to raise money for prom. She is the one leading every girl on the practice field, court, or even in the pool. She's on the sidelines of every single sports game, screaming her head off for the blue and white. She's the girl I know who will not only drop anything for me, but for anyone who needs her. She is one of my best friends and the president to my vice. I could not be more honored to introduce her, the incredible Catherine Colley, as our speaker of the class. Thank you.
Thank you, Liv, for that beautiful introduction. 4 years later, and the day we thought would never come is here. Crazy how fast time flies. For many of us here, our journey started Wednesday, September 5th, 2007, when we all entered Forest Ave, Aquidneck, or JFK as kindergartners. On that day, we were all little 5-year-olds with excitement in our eyes. Fast forward 13 years, and here we are with that same excitement in our eyes as we prepare to head into the next chapter of our lives, the real world. Throughout our 13 years in the Middletown public school systems, our class strength was tested many times. The first of those times being when JFK closed and many of us, just 6 or 7 years old at the time, were placed into a completely new school. While not all of us had to move schools, many of us did. Being placed into a new school gave us a chance to make new friends, many of whom I'm still so thankful to be friends with today. 2 years later, on February 11th, 2012, we lost our classmate, Evan Nesby, from Moya Moya. At the ages of 10 and 11, we experienced the pain and emptiness that comes with losing a friend. As we faced this great loss, we began to grow closer together and look to each other for support. To look back and see how we came together as a class to honor Evan at such a young age is amazing. We stood by each other in the toughest of times as we continued to grow as a class. Our class bond only became stronger from here on. As we finished our middle school career expecting to celebrate our past 5 years of hard work at Canopy Lake, we instead spent the day at Camp Grosvenor, or as many of us remember it, the Caterpillar Farm. We were the first and last class to be sent there after some of our classmates left with stitches and others a fear of caterpillars. We can now look back on that day and laugh about it along with many other memories we made in middle school. In 2016, we walked through the doors of MHS as little freshmen excited to finally be high school students. Did we really think our freshman year would be uneventful? We were the first class of the Anchor Academy and the last freshman class to be targeted on senior prank day. Above all the craziness of freshman year, the world was an even crazier place, as school shootings were happening more often than they should have. When we should have feared going to school, we again leaned on each other to get us through the tough days. As our high school career and Middletown education career comes to an end, it again looks different than we thought it would have. While watching our friends cross the stage through a screen rather than sitting beside them isn't how we wanted to celebrate our past 13 years of achievements, it's how it's happening. As we have done throughout all the challenges we faced, we have to make the best of it. Now, as we get ready to enter the real world, we have to remember where we come from and the people who made us who we are today. We can thank our parents, teachers, and coaches who've had such large impact on us, but most importantly, we have to thank each other. As we've been faced with adversity, we all stood by each other, ready to lend a hand to anyone who needed it, but more importantly, to pick each other up as we fell down. We have never let a challenge stop us before, so now as we all prepare to go our separate ways in life while living through the biggest challenge of all, we cannot forget to be strong and that we will always have to pick each other up when we are down. Congratulations to us because we really did it. Through all the ups and downs and the bumps along the way, we are now high school graduates ready to take on the scary world we call home.
of 2020. I don't even know how to follow up on any of those speeches. They were all so fantastic. From Chairwoman Simeone, talking about your historic presence as the class of 2020, to Mrs. Krager talking about the importance that we are Middletown, to Dan Sullivan. I mean, that was an amazing speech. I think you should have been the commencement speaker. I mean, talking about kindness, talking about how to live life. Great job. Olivia, introducing Catherine. That 1 minute, you had so much. It was great. And Catherine, what your class has been through, the ups and the downs, from supporting each other when you lost a classmate to the really weird time at that farm with the caterpillars. You guys have been through a lot, and I know that this is a little unusual sitting here at your homes watching your commencement. And I figured, you know what? Since you're at home, I wanted to be at home. So let's talk about some things, shall we? Here's my commencement speech. First, it is an honor to be here. Thank you so much for picking me. I am humbled that the class of 2020 would ask for me to be the commencement speaker. And now with everything that's happened, it's truly historic. I will forever be known as the person who sat behind the camera to deliver the commencement address to your class at Middletown High School. It is historic, and what you've gone through these past few months has been amazing. And I can only begin to imagine the feelings that you felt, the ups, the downs. But you know what? You're going to be fine. You're going to be okay. We all are. We're all going to get through this. So enough about that. Let's talk about you guys. Let's talk about what I should be telling you. I don't know. There's so many things I'd like to tell you, so many bits of advice, the books, the authors, the quotes, everything that's all together. But what I can tell you is life is going to be weird. Life is going to be hard. You'll be okay. Just keep in mind a few different things. So remember back to when you guys were in elementary school, whether you were at Forest Ave, Aquidneck, if you were over at Kennedy before it closed, if you grew up somewhere else at another elementary school. Think back to those times that you were in class. And the first thing that you were taught is to share. As a kindergartner, you were taught to share. You were taught to get along. Continue doing that. You've been doing it for 12 years. Continue to share and get along. When you moved on to middle school, a lot of the guys, your voice changed. And you became young adults when you entered high school as freshmen. And you still continued to share, and you practiced getting along. And now, 4 years later, this is your commencement. You should be extremely proud of what you've been able to accomplish. And I am extremely proud to be here with you today. It's been interesting these last couple of years getting back into education after being in the corporate world for so long. I mean, I miss some things in the corporate world, but I don't miss them all. I found that the experience of working with you in the school can be worth thousands of dollars. The way I've lived my life is pretty simple when it comes to what I want to practice and how I want to live it. And it comes from advice that I got from my mom. So my mom was an amazing teacher. She taught at Southern Connecticut State University. And she taught my brothers and I that there are a few things. First, say please, say thank you, stand and shake a person's hand firmly when they come into the room. Just practice that etiquette. Put the cell phone down. She didn't have to tell us that back then, but put the cell phone down. Address the person, acknowledge them, shake their hand with a firm handshake, say, "It's nice to meet you." Second thing, she said, there are 3 phrases in life that you shouldn't say, and that is should have, could have, and would have. The reason I have thought about that advice for you is because there's going to be times in your life that you'll think, oh, I should have done that. I could have done that. I would have done that. And it's okay, but try to focus on not letting that happen. And I think there's a way that I can help you remember that. And it has to do with my name. So as many of you know, I'm a funkle. That means I'm a fun uncle. Get it? See what I did there? That was good, right? So I have my 2 nieces and my nephew, Julia, Mackenzie, and Jake, and they all graduated from Middletown High School. And so for the last couple of years, they have, your class and other people at the school have called me Dean, because I was known as Uncle Dean first before I was known as Mr. Lapham in the school. So your class is kind of like the last class to really call me by my first name. It's phasing out. And it's kind of an honor for you guys. So let me give you what I want you to remember about my first name. My first name is an acronym for how you should live your life. And that is, D is for dream. Dream big. Go for it. Do it. You can do it if you dream it. Dream it and do it. E is for exploration. Explore more than the world around you. Explore who you are. Exploration takes place inside as well as outside. There's intrinsic motivation, which happens inside, and extrinsic motivation, which happens outside. Practice intrinsic motivation to deliver anything you want. It can deliver career opportunities, personal relationships. Find out who you are, explore who you are, and make a bucket list to see some places around the world. The world is a pretty cool place. A is for authentic. I want you to be authentic. I want you to be true to yourself. Oscar Wilde said, "Be yourself because everyone else is taken," or something like that. It basically means be who you are and be proud of who you are. You are Middletown. You are Islanders. And you are an amazing generation of people that all of us, your teachers in elementary school, your middle school teachers, your high school teachers, your family, your friends, your relatives, your cousins, your grandparents, your parental guardians, all of us are here for you, and we believe in you. So be authentic to you. And N is for navigation. Life is going to be weird, like I said. It's going to be hard. And you are going to try to get from point A to point B. And to do that, you have to set a course. I mean, look, we live on an island. If I didn't talk about navigation and sailing, I don't know, I'd probably get something. I mean, you're islanders. So to get from point A to point B, you need a course. And to set that course, you need a compass. Okay, so you make that heading, and you set that heading, and sometimes a storm comes along, and it blows you off course. But you have to get back on course. You take that compass, you get that heading again, or, as in the olden days, you look at that North Star. The North Star is kind of the analogy of what you should find in your life to help you navigate. Whether it's someone, a book, a song, a creative outlook, whatever it is, find your navigation and stick to it, and you'll be fine. So class of 2020, dream, explore, be authentic to yourself, and navigate life by finding your North Star to get there. As my mom said, don't say should've, don't say could've, Don't say would've. Dream big. So now, one more thing. Since we can do this here, but not in the tent, because if we were in the tent, you wouldn't be able to do what I want you to do right now. I want to give all of you a big hug, but I can't because you're there and I'm here. So if you could stand up right now and turn to your mom, your dad, your friends, whoever you're with right now, and give them a big hug, because that hug is from me to you, the class of 2020. Hold your head up high. Oh wait, you guys are still hugging. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll wait. This is kind of awkward. No, keep doing it. You good? No, okay. One more hug, okay. You got it? Good. All right, class of 2020, Middletown, class of 2020. As many of you left the classroom, I would always say to you, remember, wherever you go, there you are. I didn't think I'd get choked up, but hold your head up high, and I'll do this right now. Hold your head up high and repeat after me. I got this. Because you do. You guys got this. Dream big. Explore everything you have. Be authentic. Navigate life. And you'll be fine. Love you guys. I can't wait to see you. All right. Bye, guys.
Oh my gosh, Dean, you are so fantastic. You guys made such a great pick for him to be the keynote speaker. Thank you, Dean, for a great job. And class of 2020, we made it. You know, it wasn't what we expected, but we've persevered nonetheless. Class of 2020, you've been identified nationally as a group of individuals who will change the world. People like Barack Obama and Oprah have come out to address the millions of students who are in the class of 2020. You've been labeled as unstoppable. Think of this. You were born either during or right after 9/11, another defining event in history. You're slated as unbreakable because of your ability to rally despite graduating during a pandemic. Your last attribute characterizes you as undefinable, because all of you are destined for greatness. Destined for greatness. Wow, no pressure with that statement. But isn't that what we've prepared you to do? To go out into the world, to gain more knowledge and serve your communities wherever you are, and most importantly, create change. The world is yours to shape. And you know what? I really believe that you, the class of 2020, can do it. Recently, I sent a YouTube video clip to my staff, and it was a message from COVID-19 to the world. As I watched it, it really made me think about my message to you as you move forward in your lives. COVID was the narrator, and she talked about connecting with others, slowing down to be present, taking care of the earth, and standing up for things that are important to you. So here are 3 things to take with you as you make your way into the world. Slow down and be more present in your life. Don't be afraid to make a mistake or fail. You are entering into an exciting chapter of your life. Treasure every single moment of it, even if there's failures and even if there are missteps. Live everything that you do to the fullest. If you aren't sure about something or you don't have an answer to a question, let it inspire you to learn more and to do more. Appreciate everything that happens to you. These experiences will shape you into the adult that you want to be. Strengthen your connections with one another. Enjoy your family. Take walks. Enjoy nature. And most importantly, take the time to listen to one another. You'll be leaving to go to college or to the military or out into the workforce. You'll be driven by schedules and deadlines and due dates. But don't forget to take time to support one another during a struggle. Or don't be afraid to stand with someone and fight for something that you believe in. These connections, these beliefs in something, will allow you to stand with other people to make a difference and to change the world. Develop character traits that will enable you to be successful. Be kind. Be generous. Be grateful. And be patient. Serve others for no other reason than to just help them. Be someone's inspiration through your hard work and curiosity about building a better world. Be resilient. But most importantly, be amazing. Class of 2020, it's been my pleasure to serve as your principal throughout your 4 years at MHS. We've shared many proud moments together in athletics and academics, and I look forward to reading all about your successes in the future. After 28 years of service to the community in Middletown, I'd like to thank the town, the school community, and parents for all the support that you've given to me. To my students, you guys made coming to school a joy every single day. You made me laugh, and come to think of it, you made me cry as well. You are the purpose behind everything that I did every single day. To my JFK students who are graduating, we started your educational journey together, and now we're both ending our journey together. I think that's pretty cool. I hope you do too. Class of 2020, I couldn't have picked a better class than yours to retire with. I love you, and I wish you all well. To sing my tribute to you with Never Can Say Goodbye by Enya, here are Sophia, Keely, and Allie. Be amazing, class of 2020.
Gone, brave
Allison N. Ainsley, Jasmine J. Aldazabal, Kai Ames, Leilani Arroyo,
Jenica Arsenault,
Olivia S. Bannister, Lily J. Belka, Nathan A. Bellagamba, Lydia J. Bennett, Kyla L. Bethel,
I'm Kyla Bethel, and I'd like to thank God for blessing me and giving me the gifts to achieve this. I'd also like to thank my family and friends for supporting me and helping me get where I am.
Alexander E. Bowley, Ireland M. Boyden, Nayara Camillo, Leslie A. Campbell, Kiara N. Cowett, John H. Carlisle, Ariona Carr, Caleb D. Castillo, Charles L. Catchpool, Catherine C. Colley, Isabella Talia Checki, Emily Louise Siglarski, Rachel M. Sears, Sage M. Chapman, Jack R. Clare, Bailey E. Clark, Ryan N. Clark, Shelby A. Colleran, Robert W. Compton.
I'm so excited to finally be graduating, class of 2020. I'd like to thank my friends and family for supporting me all the way.
Adam Conde, Cami M. Cruz, Alyssa L. Culliford, Siobhan Kealohai Cunningham, Ethan Daly, Cassandra R. Dashnaw, Rebecca Da Silva, Mia A. Dela Cruz, Chloe Min DeMayo, Trinity A. D'Annunzio, Erin Rose Donovan.
Hi, my name is Erin Donovan. I will be at URI in the fall studying business, and I just wanted to thank the teachers, my friends, and my family for helping me get to this point.
Sarah V. DeSalto, Ahmad Adam El-Lahari, Aiden Fliss, Owen Fliss, Dean A. Florendo, Amy Flynn, Tisa J. Ford.
Hi, my name is Tisa Ford, and I just want to give a big thanks to all the teachers who have helped me become successful and who have helped me throughout my years in high school, class of 2020.
Julia D. Forster. Jodian A. Fowler.
I want to thank my friends and family for the support throughout the years. I plan on going to Corey College, getting a degree in early childhood.
Tyron LeVar Francis. Desmond Xavier Freeborn.
Hi, my name is Desmond Freeborn. Thanks to everybody who helped me out. On to the next adventure.
Mariana L. Frischlag. Christian C. Garcia. Alicia L. Gardner.
Hi, I'm Alicia Gardner. I'm graduating from Middletown High School, and I would like to thank my friends, my family, and my teachers for getting me this far.
Jesse J. George. Caitlin M. Garotti. Taylor J. Gillen. Ryan J. Gilmore. Joshua Elias Gonzalez. Karina M. Gonzalez. Desiree F. Gray. Marilyn K. Green. Manuel E. Guerrero Asmacua. Maya Alexa Hartley. Ava Catherine Hellendrung. Jessica J. Holcomb. Marin A. Holden. Keelan R. Holder. Josephina Howard. Shane M. Jackson. Ryan C. Jenkins. Callie N. Jones. Emma M. Kayla. John H. Kane. Rosellen S. Kane. Quinn Keen Canole. Ryan W. Kerr. Freddie Killian.
Seniors, we did it. I just want to thank my mom, my dad, my sisters for always pushing me to be my best, and all my friends. I will be attending URI to be a mechanical engineer.
Jaden K. Kinney. Leah A. Clanian. Brianna Danielle Crew. Zachary J. Leduc. Kirsten A. Lemler. Georgia I. Leroy. Catherine M. Levitri. Anthony J. Lewis. Jonathan C. Lays. Veronica I.M. Lamas, Emily K. Laughlin, Carrie Ray McFarland, Caroline Machado, Keely E. Mannion, Nicholas Marshall, Regan H. McEnroe, Caitlin M. McNulty, Cameron Menard, Leah A. Mickle.
Thank you, family and friends, for helping me through the past 4 years. I will be attending CCRI for 2 years and then transferring to URI to be a chiropractor.
Autumn Migliori, Gabrielle M. Moniz, Khalees E. Montiero, Jennifer Esperanza Muj Sis, Virginia W. Murphy, Jack H. Nelson,
Evan Michael Nesby,
Mercedes L. Nay, Erica Noel, Thomas W. Oliveira, Darnasia Jaleesa Oliver, Francis M. Ortiz Fajardo,
Hi, my name is Francis Ortiz, graduating with the class of 2020. I will be studying radiology, and I just want to thank my friends and family and teachers, of course, and I can't wait for the journey ahead.
Jaden Paquin, Maya S. Pina, Benjamin C. Prather,
I just want to thank my family throughout the years for supporting me, and I plan on in the future starting up some big businesses. I don't know how that's going to turn out, but yeah, thanks.
Ashanti Janelle Prout, Jaden X. Quinones, Brianna D. Retry, Aiden J. Reagan, John K. Reagan, Marcos Remy, Cameron M. Rhine, Alexander Lloyd Ripa, Ethan X. Robinson, Hannah D. Robinson, Nolan M. Rubidoux, Christopher J. Rucker, Malia I. Sams, Sabina A. Sams, George J. Shaver, Christopher R. Silva.
I would like to thank all my family and friends that have helped me along the way to become successful.
Connor C. Sylvia, Sophia R. Soroy, Andrew J. Skurzensky, Kevon A. Small, Jordan N. Smith, Kevin R. Smith, Ella S. Solamine, Eric J. Souza, Keelan Noel Stahl, Luke F. Staples, Drew N. Stevenson, Shantanae A. Stroder, Samantha L. Strom, Daniel Fitzgerald Sullivan, Priya L. Swegels, Ryan P. Tiexera, Braxton A. Tiki, Erica R. Tiki, Angela J. Thompson, Sean Kenneth V. Valdez.
I'd like to thank my friends and family for the wonderful time throughout all those 4 years of my life here at Middletown, and that I'll be going to UConn.
Savannah Ray Van Seidener, Ryan Von Vilas, Tess B. Wernquist, Simon F. Williams,